Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Just me today, no Bruno, but I'm sure he'll be back next time. I just wanted to follow on from our last video to tell you a bit more about the type of tea that we source here at Commons. So for those of you who've been in or taken a look at our website or met us at a show, you'll know we talk about single estate or single origin teas. We only deal in pure tea, so we don't deal in any blended teas, no Earl Greys, no tea with kind of anything else added in, and we don't deal in herbals. And that's really because Rob and I have decided to dedicate our time and our company to the exploration of the beautiful flavours that come from pure teas. And we're also really passionate about telling the stories of where the teas come from and looking at both kind of ancient and modern techniques in tea production. And we're going to share a lot more about that in the videos that are coming up. So I've just pulled out 4 teas from our tea drawer just to kind of show you, just in terms of the leaf appearance, how diverse pure leaf teas can look. A lot of people, when they see these teas, presume that especially teas like this Japanese green tea are actually herbal. Well, they're not. They're just processed in a different way. I mean, the variation in the type of tea you end up with really starts right at the beginning from the type of tea you plant. So we'll talk a bit more in future posts about the different cultivars of tea plant that you can get and what growers plant in order to get the required end product. But probably one of the simplest things to look at in terms of tea is how the tea has been processed. So you have a white peony or a beimu down here, where you can see the leaf is very close to the natural state. This is essentially picked and dried almost immediately. We have a really nice steamed Japanese Sencha Karagan, one of our best-selling green teas, which is the vein of the leaf and the stalk. Gives a very light kind of grassy green liquor. But this is steamed, so the steaming that kind of fixes the tea and stops the oxidation. Then we have a bald oolong here, a jade oolong. You can see the leaf is actually quite green, so this is a very lightly oxidized jade oolong that has kind of light floral tones. It's really beautiful, especially after dinner. And here you have a first flush Darjeeling. It's a black tea, yes, but you can see this is picked right at the beginning of the season. The tea bush flushes with the very young leaf. And produces a really exceptionally light black tea with an amber liquor that's just delicate and absolutely beautiful. And to Rob and I, you know, to add anything to these teas would be kind of to miss the true kind of natural beauty of them. And when you drink these teas, this tea here, this Darjeeling, is just 1 infusion, but this oolong here, you would be drinking maybe up to 8 infusions, and each time you infuse the tea, you release something different, you experience something different. So the enjoyment of the tea is way beyond just a quick cup of tea. It's actually kind of an exploration of everything that the tea has to offer. With the Japanese green tea, you'll get around 4 infusions out of this tea. And with the white tea, white peony, I think I've had about 5 infusions out of this tea today. And the beauty of these teas is not just in, you know, the fact that they taste beautiful if they're prepared properly, but it's the act of making them, and we're going to explore this in future posts. But it's the beautiful teaware, the fact that you sit down and you prepare yourself, your whole body and your mind, for the experience that you're about to have. And really that's what Rob and I love about tea, and that's what we invite you to come and explore with us at the Tea House. So it's just a quick post really, just to introduce you to the kind of specific nature of what we offer. I think Bruno's calling me actually, so I think maybe it's time to go. But we'll see you again next week. In the meantime, please follow the link to our webpage, where you can explore much more about these types of, all the different types of teas we have, and a bit more detail about the people that grow them. So until next week. Oh, Bruno, there you are.